you guys see all the work that Fish and
You
Hitch
guys
is doing?
got new monitors?
Are they active?
Fancy.
No,
They're not
no.
on, but yeah.
They look
Nice.
cool.
We're going to show you a movie, and I thought, well, maybe that you could.
Well, I forgot my popcorn.
Not a movie, but
Oh.
I guess you call it a movie. Josh, you've seen it.
Yeah, it's a
Promo movie
it's a promo.
that Sheila's put together.
Nice.
Commercial for Gavin. It was nice.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh my god, are we leveling up?
Maybe there's another 5 more
It looks like
crazy.
it from the video.
So why 10 cents and not 20?
I don't know, because we've been raising it by 2 cents.
Jeremy, what are you up to? All cattle ship? No.
About up, done.
There you go.
Be done by Monday.
It's hard to ask for
It looks like a charger.
much more than that.
What y'all been doing?
We don't even
Take my
spend
advice.
Or
close.
Huh?
I'm
You guys
sorry.
take my advice. or-
Inflation's a horrible thing. I would hate for it to be a whole quarter.
No,
It's out of town people paying for
Of
it.
the allotted condition and tourism money.
Well, I told you you didn't have any sense.
That's okay. Why don't we ask for 25 cents and let's make something
Yeah,
magic
no,
happen?
I just
You can make magic happen with the 10 cents, I think. I
I
feel like.
don't go in
yeah.
big.
Oh, there's I don't know how to turn those on.
Yeah.
Does Coco?
I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Is it 10 cents for every dollar?
The city's sitting on it, so we don't have to.
No, I'm here to do a big investment and let's move forward. I don't need to become like Ingleton.
Not yet. It's still thinking.
Yeah, I'm all about that. There's
I'm not
a
here to be Connie though.
there's a big chunk of the population that thinks we pay too much in taxes already.
They're dying.
Now it's saying no signal.
I mean, I hate to be
We'll have
cruel.
good things after that.
My mom has called me morbid.
Morbid.
My mom has called me morbid so many times recently.
Yes, it's not hooked up.
I think we're ready to call this meeting to order. Do we want to wait a few more minutes for Vanessa?
No, so he said he's going to get a wine to put
Ursula?
in there. Yeah. So wait.
Should we wait for Vanessa a few minutes or should we go in and call it to order?
Got 1 minute.
Oh, I'm sorry. My phone's a minute fast.
And mine too.
Come on, too.
You're the chairman. You
I'll wait a minute.
this is your thing.
I guess my emails were almost up. Did she say that she was going to be here? 'Cause
I haven't seen any
I
replies.
didn't see
Said
it.
Ursula.
She said she was coming today. She responded.
Oh, she did?
Oh, she did?
Oh, awesome.
I don't know.
Oh, thank you. I'm only going redder. It's only redder from here.
Oh, I thought you were talking about mine.
Oh, yeah.
Yours too. Yours too.
I love my color too.
It suits you.
It's all natural.
I don't think Ursula. I don't think Carrie got the email. I did get one email last week from Lavona. I didn't get any. I didn't get any confirmation.
That's
from
why I
you,
was so
though.
confused yesterday in the emails. I was like, I haven't gotten anything.
Was it in your junk maybe?
Mm.
I don't know.
No, I didn't get either. I
Did
did
you
check
guys
my
get anything?
junk.
Because I'm in your,
No.
I'm in your group, so.
I got-
send it
I
to
messaged
you
out the CT
myself.
board.
And it came through.
I made it
I
for.
didn't get it either.
I had
That's
a
okay.
scan yesterday when you scanned in the.
Yeah, I did. And I'm like, I don't. That's why I was confused yesterday as to what was going on.
The only one I got from you was airport on 311.
Okay, you let me,
And then I got one yesterday. It says, oh goodness.
That's the last thing I got.
What was that? What date was that?
Yeah, it was March the 4th when you were, hold on. Yeah, when you were asking about,
Hi.
you were saying that the meeting's coming up and you just wanted to see if there was any information. That's the last thing I got from you.
Maybe you meant to send it, but it's in your drafts.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
Me too.
Me too.
But as long as we're just. I think that we're here with quorum though. Are we
That's why I
with
didn't
quorum?
know about.
All right.
Yeah.
I'd like to call this meeting March 21st, 2024, regular. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had some water now and I'm full of voice. I was a little raspy earlier. I'd like to call this meeting on March 21st, 2024, the regular meeting of Convention Tourism Board to order. The time is 6:02 p.m. Item number 1, call the meeting to order.
Setzer,
Present?
Redcorn,
Present.
Harmon,
Present.
Carrasco, and Stover.
Present.
We do have quorum.
Thank you, Ursula. Item number 2, attendance and roll call and determination of quorum.
We just did that.
Oh, wow, we're 2 for 1. You're killing it. Item number 3, swearing in of all remaining members, which I think we've already been on here, so we're just waiting for
All of
Carrasco.
you have done it, yes.
So just so we can be on the same page, how many meetings do you miss before you're off the board? What's
Two.
that?
Is it 2?
3 in a row.
More than 2?
3 in a row?
They're asking how many meetings can they miss before you're off the board? I thought so.
3 in a row, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Unless you've got a,
Legitimate reason.
yes.
I mean, I haven't heard from her. You said that you saw her confirm. I didn't see her confirm, but just so we're all on the same page for everyone that is here. Item number 4, public comments. Hello, public. Thank you. Any comments? Nope. All right. Item number 5, discussion and possible action to approve the minutes from the February 15th, 2024 regular meeting.
I make a motion we approve the meeting minutes from, what was it, February 15th?
A second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Item number 6, discussion and possible action to recommend the funding in the amount of $12,000 for 7 Days of Broadway. I believe I see a couple people in the audience for 7 Days of Broadway. Let me pull this on up, if you guys want to hop on up here.
Oh, hot.
Yeah. Sorry, Easter. Pardon me.
We realized we had to hop this event.
You guys here have a funding request application. I know you guys applied for funding last year. Do you guys want to take a moment to talk about how that was and how you guys got paid? Thank you guys for coming back for a second year.
Thank you for having us.
We appreciate the funding from last year. Last year, we held 2 camps, one in June and one in July. We were approved for the July dates. We used the funding to help provide for the housing in the motel at Best Western Plus. And the kids stayed there. We ended up having 7 rooms approximately each night for a full week. So that the funding provided for that.
I don't want to interrupt you guys, but Vanessa just got here, so I'll let her hop up here so she can hear it. No, that's okay.
What was the amount of funding last year for this event? How much did we fund last year for this event? 8,000.
8,000, and that was after you guys had to pay for it and then be reimbursed.
Yes.
That's the way it goes, correct? Okay.
The original amount was approved here for convention and tourism, and then the city council approved 8,000.
So what was the original amount that we approved?
16,000.
16. Okay, so you guys are moving up a little bit. You guys are a little bit more in order. You guys are just
That's where
asking
we
for
had
12,000.
the 2 different, we weren't
Dates.
in time. Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Yep.
Look at you guys here. It's March, and these events are when?
June and July.
Ooh.
I remember now.
She's
Remembering.
been
Oh, you
calling
better hop on down
since
here,
the
baby.
beginning of the year, so.
Been reaching out very often, trying to make sure that the right ones.
I remember now. I was thinking, but I couldn't remember exactly what was going on.
I do serve on the community theater board. I'm trying to help you guys get some rent out there and stuff. I really do think that you guys are an icon for
How are you?
downtown.
Good.
And working the events, I can tell you that the kids that are
Right
using
now we're on
the soccer complex or that are on
Item
other
6.
events tend not to be in the plays. You guys have kids from Cimarron County, Beaver County, and then all over that do this, right? Kids that were in 7 Days of Broadway last year also were in other plays you guys have had. So I really like you guys have some retention for that theater.
Have a very good retention rate for all the musicals between Diamond Community Theater and 7 Days of Broadway. And they're excited about this summer already, so.
In our application, you can see we have people attending from multiple states.
What's the farthest away to Nashville?
Nashville's the furthest.
I'm impressed. And then their parents probably come and stay in the hotels as well.
Yes. And they usually come for both camps and help provide things for camp and attend the shows and invite people. So they're very
And we have been able to provide like $5,000 in, about $4,000 in scholarships to help these kids come.
Kids that can't afford it that are.
Yes, and so we are, this also with providing housing, we can provide hopefully more scholarships this year.
And
scholarships are not just a direct monetary gift.
You guys have the kids work.
The kids work, and they work at the community theater to help better the community and the building and everything.
Last year, I think you guys went through all of our costumes.
We're doing it all again. And we're doing it all again.
I've been up there before they organized it and after they've organized it, and I can tell you it was a total hoarder mess. There was no organization, there was no guidance there. It used to be an apartment back in the day.
Yes.
So you can kind of see where it's a very interesting, in case everyone wants to walk through it, interesting layout, but it's a very hard layout. So I did see your guys' fruits of labor pay off in that, and that was very nice.
So you asked for 16 last year, you got half because you were too late for the first one?
Correct.
By just a couple
Why
days,
only-
right?
Why only 12,000 this year?
The rooms we overestimated for the rooms last year.
Okay.
And so we, after getting our estimates, we now have re-estimated for the rooms, and we didn't use as many as we had planned on using, and we were able to figure out how to use less rooms.
Readjust your budget and tighten
Yes,
up, okay.
So we readjusted.
Did anybody in here go to the plays? No? Oh. They're really cool.
About
The
how
kids
many
that can put on a play in 7 days blows my mind.
About how many people did we have attend both of our shows last year?
Audience attendance?
Yeah.
We figured that there was probably about 120 per show approximately.
And you guys just opened the doors up, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's.
Now, was that before or after we had our AC replacement for the community
Before.
theater?
This is before.
It's very hot.
Very, very
I can
hot.
tell you it's very hot in there, but we got new ACs replaced, so that's awesome. This year it's only up, right?
Yes, it's a whole community-wide event. Last year we had a food truck serving at the event, and that actually brought people in. We had all kinds of people just say, hey, what's going on here? I want to be involved in this. And it was very fun.
Do you let people know when the play is?
Yes, they do a good job marketing on Facebook.
And also during the week, we go around town to different businesses and different business people's houses where they feed us, they sponsor us, and then we're also able to promote the theater and the group and the show that we're doing at whatever.
I went to one of those
dinner we
dinners. They
go
were
to.
very polite
Yeah.
kids. They cleaned up after themselves.
With the Rotary feeds us one night.
Charles White
Charles
feeds
White.
us.
Main Street Guyman is very involved in helping us.
Mitch Tharp.
Mitch Tharp.
Mitch Stark feeds you what?
Snow cones.
Yes, he does.
He actually did. He did feed us that for
A
dinner.
meal. And the kids love going to the houses and getting to know the people. And
Going around town and performing, and
we have had several kids that were in this camp prior to coming back to Diamond. And last year when they came, they said this feels like a home situation being in Diamond. And they just loved the community support because it was some of those kids had never seen community support like the Panhandle gives.
that was the camper from Nashville.
Yeah, well, and there was 2 or 3 that said that, but especially the camper from Nashville. She had never seen community support like that. So they were really excited about what Guyman had done for them.
Thank you, guys. I saw it. You guys are very helpful, and I really love everything you guys do. I can't make a motion.
I will make the motion to approve the $12,000 for the 7 days of Ramadan.
I'll second.
Carrie seconds. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
I have to abstain.
Josh does have to abstain. I guess we'll say that on the record. All right, motion passes. Thank you, guys. Good luck. I hope it passes at city council. If you guys need any kind of anything, let me know. I'll try to feed you guys this year.
And please come see the shows. It's open.
Yeah. And that's in June and July, right?
what are the shows again?
What are the shows?
In June, we're doing Oklahoma, and in July, we're doing a show called Once on This Island.
All right. You guys will have concession stand on the works, right?
What are the dates?
The performance dates are June 8th and July 20th.
Just one day only?
Yes.
One
One-
day.
And you guys have 7 days to learn everything.
Yes.
That's the part I
Two
love.
performances.
That's the part that I love. That I'm like, y'all are
They
crazy.
come in at 1 o'clock on Saturday, and by the next Saturday at 2 o'clock, they perform the whole show with a set and costumes and all the singing.
That's
and
really
dancing.
cool.
It's
If there was a way that we could have extra marketing for this event, is this something, a meeting that we can mention that like the city of Guyman wants to be able to come in and showcase that this is something we sponsor for outside? I'm asking the city, I guess, right now. Is that something that we can, set aside funds for to say we want to go in and try to help extra market this, or how would that work? Just saying, this is something.
As this board.
I mean, that's under convention and tourism, so we're trying to pull people in for campers to sign up, and if their camper parents want to come in and stay, have a.
Well, I think they have 800 set aside that we're giving them.
I think that they should have extra.
For marketing.
I mean, if we could give them an extra $1,000 for marketing, could we motion to do that to where they can be specific for people to come and visit Guyman? Be sure you market that it's Convention and Tourism Board. Do they need to come for an extra meeting for that?
Yeah, because it wasn't on the.
Yeah, I would have.
So I need to bring that up under new business, board and staff comments?
Yeah. they
Okay.
wasn't on the-
I'm sorry.
You can't.
I can't act for them?
You
Can I
can't
make
act
that?
On it right now, we can't.
We can't act
vote for
upon it,
yeah.
but under board and staff comments, I can suggest saying, hey, this is a unique thing that's for Guyman. What?
You already did.
All right.
That's great.
Then that would be
I'd
on the next
suggest
one.
these ladies ask for
Yeah. You guys are already coming back and showing us that you guys have followed through the last year. We're sorry that you guys missed a deadline. I hate deadlines. They suck in all aspects of life. You guys still prevailed and got the money and are back for more, and I think you guys are a great example to the community of what the city of Guyman can do for people. You don't have to be, Pioneer Days or Soccer Complex. You guys are a unique niche.
Man, I think it's very unique that you ask for less,
Yeah,
because you actually did a budget.
yeah.
That never happens, so.
We want it to just be very appropriate with our funds and make sure we were using them wisely.
Awesome.
Awesome. I hope you guys come back. Do they still have time to come back for more for next month's meeting? Or is they out of their,
We're right here at the deadline.
You're right here at the
It'll be on
deadline?
Yeah. It'll be on the
Alright.
deadline.
I think another apparatus would be to ask the Arts and Humanities Board.
yes,
Because that's
you
kind
guys are
of
definitely falling underneath
their,
the arts
their
and humanities
mission
board.
objective is to, promote the
Yeah.
arts and things that are happening in the community. And a lot of the funding we did as an arts and humanities community was to fund things like for marketing, specifically for
Specifically,
marketing.
yeah.
So.
But now you guys know.
Thank you for that information.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, I think we're ready to move on. Item number 7, discussion and possible recommendation to increase the bed tax to 10 cents to be dedicated to the Parks and Recreation capital projects.
So this is something that came up in conversation. We feel like we would like to, we're already footing the bill for the soccer complex. There's been a lot of conversation about raising $5 per person, charging all of that at the gate and figuring out that mess and, who's going to do it and who's going to work the gate and what app are we going to use and all those things. And then there's some upgrades at the parks that we would like to do, especially Sunset. We have some things in the works. And we're going to need to pay for those as a city. And what better way to start doing that with raising the bed tax money, especially at this moment in time when those hotels are full of workers that are in town building our highways and they really don't have another place to stay.
We always have things going on.
And we always have things going on. And so that would only, do you have an estimate of how much this would add to our budget? No.
Yes, yeah, so.
Of course.
Yeah, from what last year's collections, so it would be an additional 160,000 roughly.
So can I
Additional.
ask why you guys chose 10 cents instead of a quarter? Because
Well, because it's at 8 cents right now. It's at 8.
it's every, 8 cents for every dollar.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's 8%. So the recommendation is to move it to 10 cents or 10% of the cost of the hotel stay. So it would be taxes that wouldn't be, it's not, on the citizens, it would be mostly for travel.
People that travel here, yeah, that's the whole point of convention and tourism. And so what are we wanting to fund with this again? The parks and soccer?
So I think the title is the Recreation Capital, the Parks and Recreation Capital Project. There's quite a few projects. Last year, remember, we had that input meeting, that public meeting. So some of the things that come out of it was multiple things, doing Sunset, the trail, redoing the rodeo project, the baseball, softball complex, the rodeo arena, where we're gonna add some bleachers and some covers and a restroom. Baseball, softball complex, fencing around the golf course. Is that it?
That's you covered everything we talked about in the last meeting, and those were like our hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
And this is gonna pay for it. This will help us pay for it.
So is this $160,000 a year? And hopefully Guyman starts moving forward and we get even more people booking here. Is that going to be enough to get it accomplished within like 10 years? Because I'm not here for a 10-year project. I'm here for like a 3 to 5.
So how, and this is very, very far in the future, this is like Mike's stuff, if this is something that gets approved and we have actual plans on something, we can always go after a loan and to repay it. This is how we show that we repay it. We have this money dedicated so we can pay that loan over time for a specific project.
How long
If
is a bank
council-
willing to give a loan term for on that?
For recreation, I'm not sure, 15 years?
Well, it depends what the amount of.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any ballpark idea what that amount might be?
We're developing those as we speak.
Yeah.
I think within the next, what, is it 2 to 3 weeks? There's gonna be another community meeting. We found out baseball has taken on a new interest here in town. We've got 3 different opinions. We all need to come back. We haven't hired our architects, design engineers. We just need to go to them with one instead of several different ideas. We're gonna have another meeting about the baseball diamonds. Just try to kind of see what the public will. Multiple other.
And we've already been paying the bill for the soccer complex, and most of that's been coming from here. So,
Are we planning on paying the remainder of
yeah,
that?
well, I feel like we should. Because it literally falls under the umbrella of convention and tourism, because it's probably the #1 amenity that's bringing people to Guyman right now.
Oh, I completely agree. And, my personal profession is whenever you have 3 things that make a great community: education, healthcare, and recreation. I'm not on the school board, I'm not on the hospital board, but I'm here for convention and tourism, which falls under recreation. And I really see that that's something we have to bring to Guyman if we're gonna have the other 2 follow to really build a healthy community. I'm curious to why we
10
have,
cents to the dollar come into play with any of the surrounding areas?
yeah, where are we at with that?
So, we have to do something like comparable to us, simply because the surrounding areas don't really have too much. But like Liberal, I think they're at 8.5, maybe. I'll have to check, but I think depends on what you're thinking. For us, 160,000 is a lot, an increase. So it'd bring us to roughly, if we stay the same as last year, around $800,000 is what we'll bring in. If we stay with that, comparable to Liberal, I believe they're 8.5 now.
So we're still in the same ballpark.
Yeah, and again, it's just like what is considered, but and then there's some places that are like 14.
Do we have
to
anything that
17.
compares us in the state of Oklahoma? Like, I know Kansas and Oklahoma are just so different, so I feel like,
They're probably, when it comes to hotel tax, it's probably more comparable with Liberal than it is anywhere else in Oklahoma.
okay, just for the area. I'm kind of curious why we don't ask for 15 cents. Is that just like absurd and we're all crazy? Like, we're trying to really make a big move here, I feel like, and if we're gonna really,
Basis on 50.
basis of just saying we're gonna go and get a loan and say, hey, we've done 1-2 years of this is what our numbers are. We want a loan, we're gonna invest in this, and that.
I think we're in a perfectly good position now to get a loan as we stand, especially with the city of Guyman. We are in a very good position. Our auditors have us at like top notch, 10 out of 10, ready to get loans, ready to get money.
I'd like to have this discussion in about 30 days, 45 days, when we have staffs. Yeah,
Reports.
there's a lot going on right now. Very positive.
I just feel like that we deserve more for our community. We're in a very unique area. We, you know, people downstate drive through the Panhandle for a reason. If we can give them a reason, we have the casino adding on, you know, hotel rooms and stuff. I don't see why we shouldn't make a bigger investment within the city and ask for more money with our hotel motel tax. Is my opinion. I can't motion on anything though.
Well, from a city standpoint, the problem's not money right now. The problem's getting the projects lined up, ready to go. Getting everybody to agree on what projects to focus on, and then getting it lined up and getting it ready to go. But like what we've talked about, we have several things in the works right now. And the two big things I'd like to see from convention and tourism is focusing on Sunset and soccer complex. I feel like those are our two biggest things.
Our soccer complex has over 500,000 people visited a year. At least.
Yeah.
This is just, it is what it is. Our golf course has 30,000 visitors a year. And I'm so happy we invested in the sprinkler system, but I think it's time to reflect it on that and answer and, you know, address what the numbers show, data shows. So,
And this is just a recommendation. I believe it will have to go to a vote, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this
to
is
convention,
supposed to go to a vote.
city council.
Yeah, I think too, you wanted at least 2 cents dedicated to, and we could put that in the resolution.
No, the vote will be like not for the council, but for the public. It'd have to go out for public vote.
Oh.
Yeah, they can't, unfortunately, the city just can't live in town.
Yeah, I don't think we could,
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable passing this right now, but saying that we want to have updated data so we can move forward with it positively and say, you know what, we started at 10 cents, but now we have this plan and we actually need 12 cents,
So
13 cents.
What data were you looking for?
I guess not data, pardon me, our city planning of how we're going to spend the money or what loans we're going to go after. Do we have, when would this go on a ballot?
I guess whenever, you know, like council approves, go after it.
Oh, so it still
I
has to
think
go
it's
through
like
those
60
steps so
days
then we
after
can still
that,
form on
A
it.
minimum of 60 days after
I don't
that.
think we would call it a special election.
Probably not, probably April next year.
I feel like 10 cents is not
No, it'd
enough.
probably be in July.
Election
Is 10 cents too much?
Oh.
I'm not counting.
Oh,
No numbers.
well,
We would definitely have numbers and estimates and saying, hey, this bed tax is gonna, you know, fix this, this and that.
It is the next election.
well, November,
Yeah.
general election.
Yeah, it'd be November.
So the deadline would be like September something, so.
But, and two, with all due respect, we have started a huge, the city council passed their budget about 2 or 3 months ago, and it was a $300 million capital improvement plan, and that's what we're working on, $329 million, I think it was. And that's what we're putting that in. Not the majority of it, but there's a lot of it that have to do with the recreational part. And we have some financing options that I'm not going to divulge yet. But yeah, with this, that money, yeah.
Is that gonna cover everything you guys are asking for?
It'll
And then
help.
some?
We don't know.
have an average yet.
Yeah, you know, we've kind of gotten everything, like rough draft and sent it to our engineers. But before we sit there and have them draw and, you know, draw the renderings and give us an estimate of what each one of these projects are gonna be, I'd like, and this is what Mike and I were talking about, we would like to come to a consensus on exactly what we're talking about, because in the last 6 months since we started this, I've had 3 different people come to me with 3 different concepts for the baseball, softball complex. It has blown up really big to, you know, from 10 fields to 6 fields to 4 locations, and it's kind of everywhere. So in a couple of weeks, we will be, we will be doing another public meeting just on the softball, baseball complex, just to get everybody's input. That way, when we go and we make a decision, it's not, you know, one person's idea, it's the idea that we get from the community.
We're sure that we're doing, I don't think we're looking at this for first initial.
Oh, yeah, it's $46,000 for the engineering cost and the architecture cost. So that's why I was like, let's get all on the same page before we spend that kind of money.
Absolutely.
And definitely we have to do it multiple times. We've all been involved with, you know, the soccer complex before when it kept changing. So every time we did that change order, we had to have new drawings, new concepts, you know, new renderings, new cost estimate. That cost us money. Yeah.
Yeah, it's expensive. I mean, I was in part of the process with the school bond situation, and going from this bond, from the last bond, it's insane, the cost differences.
I mean, we're just
in
such a
engineering
unique
plans alone.
area that why not make Guyman the hub and let's brand us as the hub? We already have all these hotels here. So if we just say, hey, let's keep on building here, let's make people want to be here, we're gonna have this complex, whatever it is, a new park, a baseball field, amphitheater, a revamped community theater, you know?
Just give us about 60 days. I think you would get amazed.
I'm excited. I can't do anything, I just get to sit here and keep
So y'all
talking.
want this approved so you have like a base to stand on? Is that what you're after?
I think we wanted an extra 2 cents added on, and to take 2 cents of the 10 cents total that we're charging folks and earmarking it specifically for parks and recreational capital improvements.
Why don't we just ask for the 12 cents and just say it's 10 cents?
Well, because this is what's on the agenda. I don't know. Usually when you increase taxes, you increase by an increment of 2 cents is historically what we've been doing.
15 cents, that's why I asked her.
I don't know why we can't do 15 cents and say, we're in the middle of Denver and Oklahoma City, we want to make Guyman the hub. If I'm on convention and tourism, I have to step back and look at it that. We serve such a huge, like, area of people. I don't think there's any reason why we can't.
I think by getting it passed by the public, I think if you're going to double, I think you're gonna have a hard time getting a yes.
2 cents
Yeah.
would be a lot easier.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
cents is definitely a lot more
So we're at 8,
feasible.
9, 10. Why don't we
And
just-
especially since right now we're asking them to pass a bond for
Yeah.
the school.
Yeah, I mean, if we've gotta
Yeah.
go through, it's gotta hit,
Is there any way we can word this to where we say, you know, after 5 years, if we show our numbers, we can just automatically go up?
With another election.
Oh, a whole nother election?
It's
Okay,
a
I'm
long
sorry.
process.
All right.
Very long process. Stop by someday, I'll let you.
I just don't want to have to sit here and wait 10 years to see
approve the
this.
increase to 10 cents.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. None opposed, motion passes. Item number 8, board and staff comments. Hi, board and staff.
Sorry, I haven't.
I heard about a commercial.
Yeah, this is it's the economic development video that we will be sharing everywhere. One thing I got this for is definitely when we're out there and when I'm applying for grants or when I'm talking to somebody who wants to come in, I want to showcase what Guyman has. So this includes, our quality of life, our workforce. It's kind of all encompassed. I really like it. It does come with, I have 4 different versions. It's the same video, just different music. So
Oh, okay.
depending on who you're talking to, what kind of upbeat music you want to listen to. I think this is the Western one.
Classic.
Sounds like it.
Is it Beyonce?
I forgot she's country now.
I love that. I say that to people.
She took the country music by style.
Oh my God, that's our town.
Oh, you're kidding.
No.
That's not supposed to happen.
An inopportune time to update.
Yeah, I clicked no, don't restart it. It's like, oh,
I'll take this moment to say I really appreciate all the staff working so hard to make something happen in Guyman.
Josh, you're not too bad. I think it's running too fast. Isn't there something that you could slow that video down?
Yeah, the play speed? I think
that's
so.
a word.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like me.
I mean, that's how I operate.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
we can continue. It said that it needs to update, and I said update later, and then 5 minutes later, it's like, all right, we're gonna update now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know how long it'll take.
I love
It's
If y'all
gonna take a
wanna
while.
end
I love the video.
yeah.
Email it to all of us. So we're not here for another 15 minutes.
35
minutes. What should you
Yeah.
do? It's pretty short. I like it.
I like it.
Video.
It's like a minute long. It's a commercial, right? So it's like a
Yeah,
minute?
It's 3 minutes.
Oh, is it 3 minutes? Oh.
So it's not a commercial, it's just, an advertisement video that we're
Yeah.
Any other board or staff comments while we're just hanging out? Be sure you guys go to the city council. I'm sure you know that though. When is that meeting?
The second Tuesday next month.
I motion to adjourn the convention and tourism board.
Oh, I'm on the. Oh, I motion to adjourn.
You can't motion to adjourn.
Oh, I can't. I'm so sorry. I interrupted you. I'm so
She
rude.
can.
Pardon you. Forgive me. Still be my friend.
Robert's rules.
Damn, Robert.
So
It's just
Carrie, did you finish your motion?
Yeah, I motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
There we go.
Should be laughing.
All in favor?
Jill.
Aye.
Aye.
Let's go watch
Sorry,
Kansas,
sorry about that,
Kansas
Carrie.
basketball now. Gotta get back to the
Either
tournament.
way, tonight.
Darn it, Sheila.
what is
I
it?
wanted to see it.
I know. Will you email it to
Draxton,
us?
Drexton, something like that.
Yay, please email it to us.
Vanessa,
Wow,
how are you?
Wagner.
Good,
That's
how
what
are you?
that's what
Good.
we're playing Wagner.
She'll be.
Yeah, we should beat
What
him,
would you
but
think
I don't
about
know. Our
a-
number one scorer is injured
What would you
right
think
now.
about
I don't ever watch college basketball until now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I watch Cave. That's about it.
That'd be amazing.
Being in Kansas.
I heard that the deadline
Another thing we have to celebrate.
they're